What's up, everybody? It's your boy Steven Slayer. I'm coming at you with another Spider-Man video, man. This is the Spider-Man review, man. That's right, it finally coming out. I finally did it, man. So yeah, let's get to it, man. First off, I'm gonna specify this. I have a little format that I kind of want to do. First, I want to talk about the story, what I thought about it, gameplay and graphics, and then just final thoughts, right? And verdict. So, first off, yeah, with the story, man. Story is obviously about Spider-Man, but this is not a whole origin story all over again and all that, man. This is Spider-Man like 8 years in, alright? He's already gone to college. He's already broken up with Mary Jane and all that. They're not together in this game and all that. And it's just him dealing with some new villains and some old ones, you know? Mr. Negative is a new one. That's one thing. Don't be expecting to fight the whole Sinister Six like the whole game. They really don't pop up until the end of the game. The main villains are this one guy I don't want to spoil, and Mr. Negative, like Rhino, Vulture, Electro, and Scorpion. They're all in it, but they're really towards the end. You fight them like once or twice, and that's it. So yeah, that's pretty much the story. You know, you're dealing with Mr. Negative and his thing, and then this new villain that's very close to Peter. If you know, you know. But it's a really good story. I thought it was really good, really touching story. You know, never really kind of did some unpredictable things. You know, they didn't do anything great. You know, like super predictable. The ending was really sad. Really, almost had me ready to cry. A lot of games don't do that, man. So gotta commend them for that, man. That was dope what they did with the story. You know how they did Peter Parker. Miles Morales is in the games for all you Miles Morales fans out there. You know, don't worry. Peter Parker does not die in this game. So you don't gotta worry about that. They made his character good, man. I really like his character. Everybody's character in this is not like I really hate anybody's character the way they're like showed in this. Everybody's character I really liked. A lot of the villains were cool. Voice acting on point, you know, top notch stuff, man. It's really good. Everybody, really good voice actors. None of it's like, you know, they're not reading the lines like robots or anything like that. So it's really good, man. Yeah, it's all really good. So that's all I really have to say about the story-wise, you know, without spoiling too much. Maybe I'll do a spoiler discussion or something, but I really don't want to spoil too much for you guys. You should really like play the game and see it for yourself, man. The story's really good. Up next, gameplay, man. This is where, well, for one, game's not that bad gameplay-wise. It's not bad at all gameplay-wise. I think combat is amazing, man. And at first I thought it was going to be like the Batman games, you know, like triangle to dodge and all that, but it's not, man. You're out here zipping around, you're flying around. You know, the circle is the dodge, not really a counter, it's just dodging. It doesn't really counter or anything like that. So it's different, but you can fly around, you know, you can web them up, bring them up to you in the air and like fight them in the air. It's really cool, man. Combat is very different, it feels very fluid though, even like when you're changing in the middle of an attack. Still all feels, you know, very fluid, man. It's really cool how they did the combat. I don't know how they did it, but it's dope, man. They still kind of have the Arkham thing with the whole triangle circles, like the quick takedown thing. So that's cool. But you could web enemies to walls. You get a bunch of different gadgets, like the web grenade, like some super webs, your regular web shooters, electric webs, concussive blasts, some webs that make guys fly. That is weird, man. They got a whole bunch of stuff, though. A whole lot of webs, whole lot of gadgets. Kind of like Arkham, not really. It's really just Spider-Man gadgets, you know, just everything to do with his webs. There's a lot of costumes in the game. There's like 28, I think. There's a bunch of them. Scarlet Spider, Dark Suit Spider-Man, 2099, 2099 White, you know, regular Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man, the one from the movies. They got their own suits, the Velocity suit, you know, they got a bunch of suits, man. They got a top 10 suit video that came out. You guys can check that out. Find my opinions on that, but yeah, they're all very detailed. It's a very good game, you know. I mean, gameplay wise, you know, very detailed, you know. That's one thing. Their graphics in this game are insane. They look very good. Their face scans, you know, like at the end when it gets real emotional, it's all on everybody's face. You see the emotion in their face, the pain, the sadness. It's really cool how they did all that. I don't know how they did it, but the face scans and graphics are just amazing. And this is on a regular PS4, not no PS4 Pro and none of that, man. So you don't have to worry about any of that. It's really good on just the base PS4. My God. But yeah, like I said, gameplay is really good. It's not really repetitive. I mean, it's an open world game, so you know, some things are gonna be repetitive, like the whole like taking out camps. They have that in this game. If you ever play Far Cry, it's the same thing. It's like the outpost or the radio towers. They got that in this game too. These little towers that uncover the map. I don't mind it that much, man. I like that better than having to go around and explore. 'cause I could just unlock it like that real quick instead of having to do all that exploring and stuff. So me personally, I think it's a lot better than, you know, having to do all that. But that's just me, you know. So there's not really any repetitive things. Game main story probably run you about 18-20 hours. It is kind of long, kind of isn't. It's not very repetitive. A lot. It probably wouldn't take you 20 hours. Main story wise, main story by itself, maybe 10. 18 to 20 is 100% in the game, which is really easy to do. It's one of those few games where it's not ridiculous. All the collectibles are on your map. They're easy to find, so you don't have to worry about that. They're not ridiculous, you know. Side missions in it are good. There's one, obviously, if you're watching the gameplay in the background, fighting Tombstone is a whole side mission little thing. He's the only real boss you fight in the side mission. Don't be expecting that. Taskmaster, he has his own challenges. When you do enough of his challenges, you end up fighting him. So you have the challenges from Taskmaster. You have research stations that give you research tokens. You got the backpacks that give you backpack tokens. Landmarks that give you landmark tokens. And these all, you could complete all of them. So that's really... Yeah, like I was saying, man, with all those tokens, you know, you collect them all, it's whatever. They all help towards getting costumes and upgrading your spider gadgets. They don't help towards upgrading Spider-Man. Spider-Man, you use skill points when you level up. You get XP from doing anything, beating up guys, side missions, regular missions. Regular missions give you a lot of XP, and that's pretty much a level up guaranteed every time you do a main mission. Side missions help you level up. Doing the collectibles always gives you XP, just beating up guys, obviously. But back to the tokens, like I said, when it unlocks costumes, costumes unlock costume powers. Each suit comes with its own power. So with the spider armors, they'll probably make you immune to punches for a little bit of time. Well, immune to bullets for a little bit. What is it called? Oh, the spider armor, the freaking not spider armor, Iron Spider. My bad. Oh my god, Iron Spider. He has the arms pop out, and you know you have a longer reach. You're able to do a little bit more damage. Some other guys have quad damage. Some of them unlimited webs, unlimited focus meter to heal yourself. So they all have different powers, which is really cool. Obviously, some are a lot better than others. Some are really whack. You know, obviously you pick which one suits you the best, which one is your favorite, or which one helps you the most. That's a good thing, though. It's not just purely cosmetic. You know, they all have some type of impact towards the gameplay instead of just looking cool. You know, and but you can't really like upgrade the suits or anything like that. So don't expect that. There is an upgrade tree. You have 3 different types: Innovator, Web Slinger, and Defense. The 3 skill trees. They're really easy to max out. Like once you probably get all those before you even hit the max level cap. They're nothing crazy. Like, I mean, there's not like super deep upgrade trees or anything like The Witcher or Mass Effect or something like that. The old Mass Effect's new one's whack. So don't expect anything crazy in the upgrades. Kind of just, oh, here's a skill point, boom, you get this. Now you could throw weapons at them. You could web their weapons, or now you can slam it to the ground. Type like a little bit like Batman. If you ever played the Arkham, those type of upgrades. You know, more towards the character. Nothing like really crazy or anything like that. But they all help, every upgrade, you notice. Every level up is different. So like if you hit like level 10, it'll be like 10% health, and then level 11 will be like 10% more melee damage. You don't pick. It's just random. Well, I don't think it's random. It's set, but I don't know the exact sets. Which level is what? So yeah, there's that. Max level is level 50. So it's kind of big level. Not really. I think I hit level 50 before I even beat the game. It's really not that big of a grind, like Destiny or something like that to hit max level. It's nothing crazy. There's still a bunch of stuff to do in the game, like I said, collectible side missions. So this is a really easy platinum to get a platinum in. Like if you don't have a platinum, this is the game you want to get a platinum. I'm really close to getting it. Really, to get a platinum, all you have to do is 100% the game, and you have a platinum. That's it. So don't worry about it being like. It's not a crazy hard game either. I mean, it's a little difficult. I'm not gonna lie. I run into some challenges here. There's some enemy types that are annoying as hell. So don't expect to walk in the park, but don't expect it to be like Dark Souls or something. So it's a good challenge. It gives you a good challenge. Side missions aren't like super fun side missions. Some of them are like some of them are just chases. Like one guy's like, hey, find my pigeons. And like you'll go around the city looking for his pigeons. That's like one of the collectibles, but it's because you run into the guy. Some of these other side missions are like, hey, find this missing guy, and you go, you find him, you save him, whatever. So they're nothing crazy. Don't expect some funny side missions or anything crazy like that. Like some of these Skyrim has some crazy side missions and stuff like that. Fisk is in this game. Also, yeah, Wilson Fisk, you already know. Kingpin. He's in it. He's in it like the first 5 minutes of the game, and like once you beat him, you don't really see him again. Like you see him on the phone, like you FaceTime him, and then like after the first act of the game, he's just gone. You might hear a mention of him here or there, but like you don't see him anymore. Like I was saying, not a lot of big villains here. There's no Venom symbiote. There's no symbiote suit to unlock in this, but it might be in a sequel. I don't know. They did tease a sequel at the end of the game, but the good thing is, the ending is a very satisfying ending. They throw everything at you, you know, kind of go on everything, and it's a satisfying ending, and they set it up for a sequel. It's not like a cliffhanger or anything like that, so that's always good. There's a lot of things they tease, a lot of different villains, you know, that could be coming in the sequel. So yeah, that's it for gameplay and graphics. So yeah, man, my final thoughts on the game. You know, there's some little things here and there, like little things like fast travel's funny. It's him on the train, and every cutscene will be different. Like one, he'll be sitting listening to music with some lady. One, he'll be talking to some guy in a Spider-Man costume. One of them, somebody will be sleeping on him, or he's on his phone. And when everybody's looking for Spider-Man, that's at this point of the game where everybody's trying to kill you. Like you can't. He hides in the back of the train. There's like soldiers looking for him. So yeah, there is a lot of Easter eggs also in this game. Like if that's your thing, like you like Easter eggs, there's Doctor Strange's his sanctum. You take a picture of that, you find the Wakandan embassy. He talks about it. I think there's a free Ghostbusters reference in here somewhere. There's a lot of Easter eggs. So if that's your thing, there's plenty of them here. Another thing is when you crawl on walls or like a building, some of the buildings you can actually see inside. Some of them have like Spider-Man toys and all that, man. So they got a whole bunch of stuff in this game. You know, there's a lot of little subtle things you could visit. Uncle Ben's grave. It's a little sad. He's like, oh, rest in peace, Ben Parker, whatever. So is that? It's the map is only Manhattan, so don't expect it to be go to like Queens, Brooklyn, and all that. It's strictly Manhattan. I live in New York, so I think it's a pretty good representation. Like it's accurate, you know. The Brooklyn Bridge is there, Radio City Hall, Times Square. It's all there, man. It's pretty good. Central Park. It's really good. The webs actually stick to buildings. It's really cool. You go into photo mode, you can see the web attaching to the building. It's really cool, man. There's a lot of attention to detail that went into this game, and it's a really good game. So yeah, I mean, after all that, I'm not gonna lie, I had a blast playing this game, you know. Really good game. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't know if it was my game of the year. Probably it's a real close second to God of War. I'm not gonna lie, because I really had a lot of fun with God of War. Not a lot of negatives with this. I mean, yeah, it's a little repetitive. I mean, the camera fights with you here and there, and it's not like we've never played a Spider-Man game before. It's probably one of the better. It's probably the best one. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably better than Spider-Man 2 web swinging wise, because web swinging in this game is amazing. I don't know if it's better than Spider-Man 2. It's a close second. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know if it's better. But like I was saying, it's nothing like if you played Spider-Man 2, you know, it's not like, oh wow, they did so many different things in this game. Not really. It's still collectibles like any other games. There's still a lot of just stuff you've done before, so there's not really anything new they bring to the table. As for Spider-Man, there's unlockable suits, maybe the new suits, because some of them Insomniac created, but other than that, man, there's side missions, but other than that, nothing really else new to talk about or anything like that from any other Spider-Man game. There's just no Venom. That's really it. But yeah, like I was saying, really good game. I don't know, to be honest, I didn't really find a lot of faults with it, you know. I mean, it's a little repetitive, like I was saying, but other than that, and the web crawling is a little annoying. It fights with you here and there, but other than that, you know, I think solid game. I had a lot of fun with it. Really emotional ending, really good story. Probably have to say my final verdict on this game probably be my first 10 out of 10. Yeah, 10 out of 10, man. This game was a lot of fun. It's amazing. It's a really good game. It's probably the best Spider-Man game ever, or a close second to Spider-Man 2, or maybe just web swinging. But I tell you, this game story-wise was amazing. Gameplay's a lot of fun, a lot of different upgrades, a lot of different costumes, man. So yeah, if you're a Spider-Man fan or just a fan of superhero games or just games in general, this game is a lot of fun. Pick it up, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna have a blast with this. So yeah, like I said, final verdict, 10 out of 10. Yeah. So I hope, like I said, it's a great game. Pick it up, man. If you got the money, watch my videos. I did a whole playthrough of it, man. If you don't have the games, check it out. But yeah, that's the end of the review, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man. This is the second review in the books. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.